Testing 1 2 1 2. I hope y'all can hear me, yo. What's up, y'all? It's Cali West. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Be feeling this shit. So check this out. So I don't know if y'all have been peeping, but there's a list going around where the group of young ladies basically came out and basically said that these are places that they are not going to accept basically on a first date. Now, you know, it's just kind of crazy that these, you know, ungrateful women have the audacity to have a list when they're not even the ones to pay, much less, you know, we all know that dates is basically a pipeline to prostitution, basically meaning that it's basically like basically paying for sex without actually getting it. So, anyway, that's neither here nor there. For all the goofies who decide to still continue to go on first dates with complete strangers and spend all your hard work and money, hey, it is what it is. So we're gonna go over the list anyway, even though I do feel that it is quite ludicrous. So it starts off and says, here is a list of places women absolutely refuse to go to on first dates. And two, and thank you ladies who reached out to me to help make this list. So you know what I have, what I'm saying, to be honest, regarding this list, my general consensus is
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
and that's the real. I really don't really give a fuck, but it's still quite entertaining to hear, to say the least. So the first one on the list is the Cheesecake Factory. Now, the second is Applebee's. Now, let's just take a step back and talk about this Cheesecake Factory situation now, okay? Because basically, Cheesecake Factory is not the most expensive place in the world, but it's definitely by far not necessarily cheap either. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what are you just gonna do? Eat some like, I'm saying, appetizers at what's that place called? Cheesecake Factory? Of course not. You're gonna order an entree, you can order a couple appetizers, then you're gonna want to drink. So let's go figure the bill can still come up to 150 bucks plus. You know what I'm saying? Depending on, how much of a good time y'all really want to have. Especially when it comes to drinking alcohol. Now, we already seen the debacle with old girl going to the Cheesecake Factory and her ass looking really stupid and dumb out here in these streets because she thought that she was too good for Cheesecake Factory, even though Buddy had made arrangements for a better place. But of course, she was still late, about an hour late, and they couldn't even make the reservation for the more fancier restaurant. Now, that bitch from Sprinkle Sprinkle, or whatever her name is, she said that it doesn't matter if the woman is late because she should still want to go somewhere fancier than Cheesecake Factory. But as you see, that bitch Sprinkle Sprinkle ain't got no body. So I really don't really don't give a fuck what she think. So anyway, let's see here. Applebee's. Now I don't know if y'all remember one of my I made an episode maybe a year or two ago that said that girls don't want to take them to Applebee's. I think that was last summer. And of course, that came up on the list because now Applebee's ain't good either. And Applebee's is just basically another Chili's. By the end of the day, what's crazy is they don't want to go to Applebee's or Chili's. But guess where her and her homegirls go when it's on their dime? Apples and Chili's. Oh, Applebee's and Chili's. Oh, third on the list is Chili's. Huh, we were just talking about that. Now, of course, it's the same old thing. And I should have said if it's too good for them, then maybe you should really be choosing to think about dating another chick if she can't even take chilies or whatever. Because let's just be real. It's not like she lets you fuck. So what's she tripping about? Now we have Chipotle. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't really think I'll take a woman out to Chipotle for our first date. But hey, if it's like a daytime date or something like that, or something like that, Chipotle is a cool place because let's just be real. The whole point of a date is just to meet up to see if y'all like each other enough to carry on and have maybe pursue on to other things like a relationship and or sex. Let's just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you have to have sex after the date, even though date literally means dick at the end. At the same time, no one's under any obligation. And that's why I tell my guys not to even fucking date. Straight up. Now, let's see here. All right, y'all. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a quick commercial break, not very long. I'm gonna be right back at y'all real quick. This is right back. All right, all right, all right. Let's get back to this list. So the next item on this list is what does it say? Oh, it says Olive Garden. Well, personally, I don't really like Olive Garden anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't really want to go to Olive Garden. But like I said, this is a man's hard earned working money that he's making. And y'all got the audacity to stick your nose up and say that y'all not go anywhere. But the good thing, ladies, y'all don't have to worry. I'm probably not gonna take y'all to any of these places unless we've been physically, and I'm talking about in between the sheets. You feel me? Because we ain't going for that bullshit. No, sir. Not at all in 2023.
Emotional damage. Emotional damage.
Yeah, no, we ain't going for that bullshit. So then we have number 6, the movies. And I admit, the movies is probably not really a good place to go to, especially on the first date because you can't really vibe with the person. I mean, I got lucky a couple of times in high school, and at the movie theater. But come on now, we grown now. And then plus, you kind of want to, you don't always want to jump into sex with somebody. You really want to feel them out and see what they're talking about and see where their head is at. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what? I agree. You know what? Even though these, even though these ladies are some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I'll give them a little wonder for that. All right. So then we have number 7, your house. Damn. Now, what's actually, I feel that's ironic about that is these females, they say they don't want to go to your house, but they will go to the house of a guy that they truly like. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess that's not really a first date, but hey, you know what I'm saying? If you got liquor, you got alcohol, if they smoking and drinking your shit, hey, a date is a date.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Straight up and down, dog. So anyway, let's see what else we got here. We got any fast food chain. So yeah, these bitches ain't trying to be taken to Burger King. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? I get that these people don't want to be taken to Burger King and McDonald's. That is kind of low budget. I honestly feel that if you are going to go on a date, it should be, coffee date or have something like that. Oh shit, hold up. We got comments in the house. XL Pro says Waffle House, room, liquor, swisher. Yeah, that's kind of that's my flavor neighbor, you feel me? Like I said, if a female's feeling you XL Pro, we already know that she can be with the shit. The only reason why they're gonna do pushback is when they don't really feel you and they really just want to use you. I mean, let's be real. Every woman has a use for every type of man. Unfortunately, it might just not be towards his benefit. Now, XL Pro, you did say that Gen Z women don't date, they hook up and finesse 80% of the time. Right. And I definitely agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel that these females are finessing most of the time. Because like I said, I know this ain't really original. And Coach Greg Adams has even said this too. Dating is, basically prostitution without the payoff. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a crapshoot when it comes to those fellas. That's why, most men, me, what I'm saying, shit, and other fellas, when taking these females to first dates to fill their belly up. Because obviously they want you to do all the things that their men won't do. They want you to do it for them.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper! Run!
Yeah, we ain't about to be played like that. Nah, not in 2023 going on to 2024. So the next on the list is, they say, what's this? Buffalo Wild Wings. Well, I never really was definitely really big on Buffalo Wild Wings. You know what I'm saying? I guess if I want some buffalo wings, what I do is I get it to go to, it's probably on this list. I'll probably take it to like TGI Fridays or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or, somewhere, well, TGIs. I don't know if they still got TGIs, but y'all know what I mean. Somewhere they got some damn buffalo wings. They everywhere got buffalo wings. You don't have to go to Buffalo Wild Wings for a date. Because, people all ordering food out, watching you eat. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to fight that too much. Wingstop. Well, it's crazy. Wingstop, you're going to fucking paying $40 easily for 2 meals. You know what I'm saying? Once you get the drinks and stuff, and, people want fries and all that. Them meals kind of pricey. So, but hey, Wingstop, okay, I guess that's not really necessary for a date. But like I said, it all depends because we all know that they broke any fucking way. So they shouldn't really be complaining about any of the shit that we fucking feeding them. Now, number 11, Red Lobster. Now, I had an ex-girlfriend. She's about maybe 31, 32. I seen her on Facebook dating the other day. But she used to love some Red Lobster. And I used to love taking her. Because I know she's appreciate that damn Red Lobster. And them cheddar cheese biscuits was good. That shrimp Alfredo was she's always want to get. We just get 2 chicken Alfredos, a couple of drinks to be out. And then, you know what I'm saying, before you know, I'll be clapping them cheeks. You feel me? So, hey, you know what? But, you know, now, now they're saying that motherfucker Red Lobster is not good enough for a first date.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
The nerve of these bitches. 13, IHOP. What's crazy was after the club, IHOP used to be the spot. Am I tripping, y'all? Then IHOP used to be the spot back in the day. IHOP used to be the little spot, you feel me? Get some breakfast food, you know what I'm saying? Get some of that liquor up out of you. XL Pro says, in my 20s, they wasn't this fancy. Oh, they wasn't this brand new fancy acting. Just happy to chill out. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Well, the bar was a lot lower back then too. They didn't have dudes who would basically come out and basically, wine and dine them and fly them out. But now, unfortunately, even though I stay away from the word trick, there are some guys, there is a way to trick wrong. If a guy's spending money and he's not getting out of it, that is the true definition of a trick. And guess what? Just because you ain't got no money and you spend all your time trying to get a bitch, you know what I'm saying? That just makes you a time trick. So let's just keep it funky. But yeah, no doubt, XO Pro, that is true. People never used to be so, they never used to be so choosy. They choosy than a motherfucker now, though. It kind of is what it is. But guess what? We're gonna keep on striving to 2024. We're still, not giving these we're not gonna give these women the flow to tell us what to do when they're the ones who are the beggars. Now we got Denny's. Denny's is basically just another IHOP. I mean, them girls could have just put a slash next to the Denny's. But I ain't gonna lie, I prefer Denny's more than IHOP because at least Denny's has a pretty wide variety of a menu. IHOP, their menu's all right. I guess their burgers is kind of all right, but nah, Denny's got a little bit more of a better menu to me personally. Oh, okay. XO Pro, he brought up the acronym money, energy, attention, and time. And that's real. A lot of us put a lot of all 4 of those combinations just for one piece of punani. One piece of punani. Ain't that crazy? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, you might as well just use the cheat code, use the bread. Hey, if you're a good looking dude and you can pull a female, with your I guess if you think your game is tight, you can pull it like that, do what you gotta do. But just make sure you don't be wasting too much time on the back end, right? Because that will happen. Now we got a buffet. There's some buffets that's actually pretty decent though. I mean, I don't know. Buffets, I don't know. I always kind of felt some type of way about buffets too. I think myself as a kid because most buffets are not good. And I think that's kind of why they say no buffets. But yo, I went to this buffet at I think the MGM Grand. And man, they had seafood galore. And I ate it to my belly bust. Yo. I ain't gonna lie. Now that is a different type of buffet. Now, if I'm in Las Vegas and I tell a girl that we're gonna go eat at a seafood buffet and she don't want to, fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? I'll just cancel that bitch.
Emotional damage.
So let's go to the next portion of this list. We got the gym. I don't know. If a dude want to take you to the gym for the first date, I don't know. He might be trying to tell you something. He might be trying to tell you to lose a little bit of pounds or lose some of that weight. You know what I'm saying? If you want to take you out to the gym for a first date, because I just kind of feel like dates personally. Okay, if you are gonna do a date, fellas, if you are gonna do a date, it should be kind of, some ways to kind of like, I don't hate to say this word, but I'm gonna say it. It would kind of be a little bit romantic, as in you can at least smash later on, you feel me? Or at least that night. That's the whole point of a date. You know what I'm saying? I mean, other than besides getting to know them, of course. but at the same time, you still do want to have the possibility of smashing. I don't know, get musty and stuff. That's not really romantic in a sense, you say, or even just sexy. I don't know, like you know what I'm saying. Ain't no female gonna feel that. You know what I'm saying? Female, when the best time for her to feel good is when she get freshen up and perform. Because you know what, these girls, they box be stanky and stuff too. You think she want to go and get down and dirty with you after she done worked out, made that thing funky? Shit. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be honest with you. Shit, I probably wouldn't even want to hit that thing after she work out either, man. That shit probably still funky as shit. I'm good. So yeah, we could go ahead and skip that chin shit. The church. The church. Yeah, the church is just not, like I said, not romantic. I mean, you think about busting some females' guts in the church? You know that's not gonna fucking go down, y'all. So don't even entertain the fact of being a goofy and going and taking some chicks to church. Because if you take it to church, you're gonna think you're a sucker any motherfucking way. And you know what's crazy? What's crazy is these females, they're so cold, they'll fuck around and play you and record that shit. And record you taking them to church. And then they're gonna be all clowning your ass. Church nigga with his church shoes. He could be all tapping in with his church shoes. Fuck that. So, we definitely ain't doing the church thing. Now, Starbucks. Starbucks is, like I said, coffee date, nothing wrong with a coffee date, because the whole point of getting to know somebody is, to get comfortable with them and sit with them and kind of vibe and feel them out, to feel that if she even go any further. Starbucks is cool. Matter of fact, some Starbucks look like the club now. It be all dark and illuminated and shit. They got like ambiance now. But yeah, obviously from this list, we can always tell that it has to do with price tag and that price tag and name. Now they have coffee dates. Okay. I mean, shit, Starbucks and coffee dates is the same thing. These girls don't even know how to put together a damn list, bro. Shit, man. Like, dude, like, get it together. But anyway, we can just pass through that Starbucks and coffee shit. We already talked about it. Ice cream dates. Now they don't like ice cream dates. I remember when I was going to college. Shout out to Cal State Northridge. Shout out to the Matadors. I remember when I was going to college, girls used to always want to go to Cold Stone. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really want to take them, but I did because at least there was, what I'm saying. At least back then, a lot of y'all young guys don't know about that, but at least back then, women kind of knew that they couldn't just be kind of going out with dates with you or a whole bunch of dates with you and not give you none. So there wasn't really jacking niggas for dates like they are now. So, anyway, now ice cream dates aren't good now. Family functions. Man, I would even take a chick to a family function. My daddy once said, when you take with you and your friend, if you take your friend to go see a girl who's not your girlfriend, then at that point, all y'all just friends. And at that point, all is fair game. So if she end up liking your homeboy of you, that's your ass. Who's to say that you won't take the chick to a family function and your cousin, your brother, or your uncle, don't go ahead and get that? It could happen. Besides, that's a little lame and that's a little personal to be having someone at a family function. For a chick to be at a family function, to me, she at least got to be letting me beat them cheeks. So straight up. Now we got movie night, Netflix, Hulu, and etc. Now we all know that they're gonna go and do Netflix and chill with the nigga that they like. If they just trying to use you for some other reason, then guess what? They ain't trying to do all that bullshit. No, they're not. Not even a little bit. So yeah. So then we got what else? We got somewhere that requires a long drive. Now, Coach Greg Adams did go over this list today, and he on his podcast this morning, and he basically said that he basically agrees with the fact that going to a far place could be a safety issue. I guess that's true because what if y'all fall out? She don't know you. What if you leave her stranded and then she's all stuck somewhere far? That makes sense. You don't want to be too far from home. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, that's kind of why it's cool to have a female who's willing to at least meet up with you, maybe, and then y'all could maybe do something versus just, you know what I'm saying, you having to go far all out and then be in her side of town because guess what? Unless she got a crib and a lot of these chicks maybe don't really have nowhere place to stay, you probably could get a hotel and that could be extra cost. So always try to get them somehow to at least meet you that way. If it does end up getting romantic, you got these platinum cheeks. Now, XL Pro says broke bitches can pick restaurants, but not baby daddies. Oh shit! Damn. You know what? I wasn't even expecting to even to hear that.
Emotional damage.
Damn. Facts, my G. You are telling the truth on that. Yeah. They cannot choose baby daddies. It's so crazy that they can't. Yeah, they're not good at choosing men. That's the one thing that they're bad at. But what's crazy is if you was in a relationship with them and you had, let's say, you're willing to take them to anywhere they wanted, guess what? Then they wouldn't know where the fuck to go because they could have made a list of where to take them. Right. But guess what they did? Peep that, y'all. Now, the next thing we got is bowling. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I took a female out to bowling one time and it was kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't get to really clap them cheeks. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of a burnt out mission. But, bowling, I don't know. You putting on these ugly ass shoes and all that shit, slipping and sliding and all that shit, man. I don't know about that. I kind of feel like on the first date, you should kind of look, you should kind of look kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of compromising your bowling and stuff. And plus, I don't know. That's just I rather go shoot pool with a woman, even though I don't really like playing with women. But guess what? Some women are pretty good at pool, so some of it can be fun and entertaining. But to go ball and all that, no, I'm with that. Now nightclubs, I ain't up front. If you're not really serious looking for a serious relationship, nightclubs is a kind of a good place to kind of take out on the first date because guess what? It kind of sets the motion that like basically like y'all supposed to be a couple, even if it's just for the night. And like, it's supposed to be kind of like romantic and type of shit. And also too, like you got the music, got the vibes. At that point, you have the opportunity to, you know, have a point of contact. You know what I'm saying? She ain't really trying to let you touch on her or at least hold on to her. Then shit, you just know at the end of the night, shit, you can either call it a night, you can show at the same club, or just take her home and just call it a night. But I don't mind nightclubs for a first date, but that's still a little risky because like bringing sand to the beach. But you know what I'm saying? Depending on the nightclub, because just like I said, I done took girls to the club, and I definitely had the opportunity to definitely clap cheeks. Now it says night. Okay, hookah bars. Hookah bar and club is almost like the same shit a little bit, but I don't see what's wrong with a hookah bar because hookah bars got, a lot of those hookah bars, especially the fancy ones, have food. You know what I'm saying? You have alcohol and stuff like that. It's not just only hookah. Then we have a bar for just drinks. Oh my God. What? Now? Now we can't even take you to a bar now?
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Then we got the Waffle House. And I ain't gonna front, the Waffle House is not really a date place. that's kind of like after you take, that's like, I don't know. Always kind of like, that's kind of somewhere that me and my exes used to always kind of go because shit, we was already fucking. So if they wanted to go to, yeah, if they wanted to go to the Waffle House, I guess I'd drive out and go to the Waffle House. But I don't really care for that food too much. Not very spectacular. Then it said they don't want to go to sporting events. I salute that. Do y'all really think we really want to be with y'all during a sporting event? We're trying to watch the game. We don't need you complaining in our fucking ear. So I'm kind of with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of with not going to those sporting events with no date. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, what I'm saying? What's crazy is, your girl's gonna probably try to go, but we ain't talking about your girlfriend here. We talk about, what I'm saying, a random stranger. I just kind of feel like that's too much of an investment in a woman that you barely know. So sporting event, I'm kind of with that. But basically, from this list, it just basically just goes to show that it's for they're not to be satisfied because they could have, like I said, could have made a list about places where you should take them, but it probably would have been really out the ordinary, crazy shit. They probably would just been trying to find shit to basically put because let's just be real. We all know women don't even really want to know what they want to eat anyway. But yo, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, for a discussion for what I'm saying, for going on for this evening. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm feeling this shit. And I appreciate y'all boys. Peace out. Gone.